Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we fixed copper quite well. It's flowing nicely. Oh, but what we didn't do was fix iron. I think the reason for this mess is that we didn't do belt shifting. We didn't, yes. And why is this belt empty? Because it emptied out and the train isn't moving. So let's move the train manually. Good. And let's fix that. So the way to fix that is to put a belt balancer, I guess. And a belt balancer, when you have two belts, looks like this. Good. Actually, I'm going to place it in another location. I like it here. Good. So we're going to do one shift here, going towards the left, and then we do another one here. Or do we? Let's see. Yeah, because we have here. Yeah, that's fine. So there we go. This should shift the outmost belt down to the first belt here, if that's the only belt flowing, because it will go here, then it will go here, then it will go here. So that way these will always be prioritized, and that should help out a bit. Now I see we have a full belt here, but we also have blue belts now. So let's do red. Let's do yellow, yellow, and yellow, red, red, and red, to blue, 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 blue. Oh, it's actually possible to downgrade using the upgrade planner. Okay, so blue all the way here. Don't need it out here really, but it's nice to have the full belt anyway. So here, here, and here. After that, there is two red belts, so we don't need to upgrade that. Now we are starting to possibly need some filtering as well. So I think I'm going to look into the science today, but if I do it with an outpost, it's going to take a very, very long time. So I might do a small thing with it here. Let's see. Yeah, so now it looks good actually. And these ones we might put here. Now we don't have enough blues being produced. Maybe we can do a copy paste like here. That looks good actually. Add a tiny bit more because this is one of the first places we are going to add modules, and the modules are going to make them a bit slower. So but these are also assembling machine 2s. So if we turn them into assembling machine 3, they will be a lot faster, but they will also have room for 4 modules. So what I'm going to do first, I think, is fill these with 2 modules each when we have that many. 20, that means we need 40 of these. So let's place the 8 we have. Now there are 2 ways to do this. One is the outer ones, which is good if you have enough product and enough blues, because these ones won't work then. Like this one isn't working right now because it can't get rid of its product. Another way to do it is on this side, because and that is if you don't have enough input, because that way these will always run, but these won't. So anyway, I'm going to start on the side now, because right now we have enough product and these will always be on. And after placing those, I'm going to upgrade them as well. Good. Now it takes more time to place 2 into something that has room for 4. So I'm going to keep those as 2. We have enough anyway right now. What we're lacking is threads, and what I'm going to do about that up here, I remember I did this in my last series, is to split. This way we prioritize both at equal rate. So science. The yellow science needs a flying robot frame, low density structure, and processing units. The processing units are fine, we have those on the bus. Flying robot frames, I guess we are building quite a few of those here, so maybe we can use those as well. And then we have low density structure, which is here. And that's copper, steel, and plastic. And I think we are still lacking steel. But let's see. Let's look at the ratios. We need 2 processing units, but we don't care about those. Those are going to be on the bus. So we need 1 flying robot frame, 20 seconds, 10-second crafting time, and 10 seconds. So 1 to 1 to 2. Okay. And how many do we need of those? 1 every 21 machines, and we make 1 every 7 seconds because we make 3 every 21 seconds. And the plan is 2 every second. So we need 14 machines. 14 machines. Okay, so how many is this? This is 10. So it looks like we actually have room up here. Let's try that. Let's have it close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow. Okay. So it looks like we have room, but just barely. So good. And blues are going to be on this side, I guess. So that's fine. We also need 3 low density structures, or 1 per. 7 seconds per machine. So 3 every. Oh, we have 14 machines. So 3 every 2 seconds, I guess. 3 every. Wow, that's confusing. 2 every 1 second, of course, because the ratio is 1 to 1. That makes sense. So we need as many low density structures as we are going to get science, which means we need 2 a second. Yeah, that was the plan, because we're going to get 2 a second of the science. And to get 2 a second, we need 40 machines. Okay, so how many machines did we do here? 14. Yeah, so this isn't going to be a very good plan. If we don't use beacons, for instance. Or let's see. So if this, let's call this the bus, 2 between and then bus. So this is the bus line for the low density structures. And then we also need flying robot frames. This is going to be rough, getting this many at least. So let's do a count. If we do 10, we can do 4 lines. But if we manage to speed them up, it will be better. So we have 50 of these. That's nice. We also have productivity. So let's start by making 20, I guess. So we need copper, steel, and plastic. Copper can have its own belt. Steel and plastic can share a belt. So if we do that, say here, 10 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and low density structure. Okay. Then we remove this temporarily. Let's connect it here temporarily. So this is a full belt of copper, and this is a belt that's split for plastic and steel. So let's get plastic and steel. Plastic and steel. So that would be here. Good. And then we have the copper belt. Let's blow this thing up as well. Just blew up a crater and it disappeared. That makes sense. So here and here. And then I guess it's here. And no, it's not. It's here. It doesn't matter. We'll fix that when we drag the bus up. I'm not sure if we're even going to drag the bus that far up. So we have both blues and red in now. So that's here and here. And then the reds go here and here. So this needs to go boop, 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 and boop. Good. And then this belt goes this way. And let's not merge it just yet. Let's see how this functions first. Then this needs electricity. So that's every like so. Let's connect it. Jeez, it's dark when it's dark in this game today. I think the sun is shining where I'm living, and it's a beautiful day, so that might be the reason. Some screen glare and stuff like that. So copy this, paste it here. And does that look good? Yeah, it looks good. Too many lamps, too many power poles, definitely. Don't need the power poles, I think. Or do we? No, because we need to have power poles on the outsides anyway. So out, power pole, and plop, plop, and plop. And then we have a belt going this way. And now we need to decide how we're going to merge it. But I think, let's see. It doesn't really matter. It can go like this, then it's on both sides, but then we merge it on one side on this belt because we need the flying robot frames as well. Now, I understand that this will not produce enough, so we might fix it with modules and beacons later. A beacon can reach, I believe, yes. And if I did this a bit closer, a beacon could reach these as well, which really doesn't matter. Well, actually, it might. So how do we do that? Do we do a cut and move 2 down? I think 2 down was the, let's see. 1, 2, yeah, 2 down. Or do we move this up? I think we move down because we want as much space as possible. I'm clicking the wrong button there. So cut, and then 1, 2, place. I really, really like that tool. That's so useful when building. Okay, so while the bots are doing their thing, let's look at the flying robot frames. It makes 1 every 20 seconds, which means we need as many. This eats 1 every 21 seconds. So we need as many flying robot frame machines as we need assembling machines. And we have 14. So we need 14 flying robot frames machines. How many do we have down here? We have 10. So what I'm going to do is check on our power. Okay, we don't have enough fuel for these. But why? We have more than enough light oil. So I think we need to expand on this. And this is something we can use the first beacons for beacons and modules. Everything will be so much more efficient when beacons and modules happen. Let's quickly look at the electricity to see what's going on. It's definitely not satisfied, and apparently that's because we're mining and producing stuff. That's nice to see because we haven't in a very long time. So if we put beacons on, the power network is just going to blow up, which is bad. So that's something we have to take into account as well. Let's see. So we have, we're out of assembling machines. Okay. It's probably being built as fast as it can. It is, yes. And this is also an assembling machine 3. So that's happening as fast as it can. Good. But let's pull this belt up to make spaghetti. Oh, we have issues. That's fun. Biters are a thing now. So we have bots replacing everything that was destroyed. That's nice. Do we have walls up here? No. Okay, but what we do have is more of the things. I hope. It didn't look like we had the actual electric pole. So let's place a medium in there instead, because we did have that. Good. So, oh, that really broke my train of thought. Oh yes, I'm going to sneakily steal the assembling machine, or at least I'm going to steal. How many are these? That's 20. We don't have. Hold on. Let's see. No, that's these. So we don't need that many. So what if we just copy this instead? So these ones need. What do they need? They need 4 materials. No, 3 materials. So that means we need those belts and we need this as well. Do we want to do that, or do we just want to send these up? Because we aren't going to keep making bots here anyway. So I'm going to send it up. And that's going to be here. Okay, I'm going to get some blue belts. That's very nice. We don't need yellow belts anymore at all. Probably never going to use them anymore. So if we do 300 of these, let's get rid of these. Oh, let's not put them in the box though. Let's put them in the trash slots. Like so. Let's keep one of these. Let's get rid of those. What's that? This looks weird. Yeah, this isn't needed. That's messy. Delete. And remove. And remove. We don't need the undergroundies anymore because if we're going to do weaving, we'll use blues. Good, good. We don't need 500 of these. We can go down to 300. That's fine. And let's set up for blues. So how many? 300 of those. Sure. And then one stack of the express belts and one stack of the express belt splitter. So undergroundy splitter, one stack. Good. And that's going to put a strain on the system as well because it takes effort for the system to build those. So that was blue belt for these. Now the reason for getting the blue undergroundies is because they reach further. I guess that's a well-known thing, but they reach a lot further and are a lot more convenient to use. So let's underground here. Let's get this one here. And I guess, let's see, if we move it here, it can go 1, 2, and 3 out. That's nice. 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 And all the way up. It's almost like we have flying robot frames on the bus now. Almost. Good. And that's going to go here. So if that goes there, and this goes here, that's perfect. We just need this. Let's see, copy or cut, 1, 2, and then cut. And we need to remove some here and there. Is this doing its thing though? Not at all. So this thing, 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, and then we cut, and 1, 2. Yeah, that's better. Good. So now we have everything but the blue chips, and the blue chips are going to go just here because we're going to use red inserters to get the product out. I'm not going to do belt weaving to save some space there, I think. That's maybe something that maybe something that could happen later if we wanted to have beacons on both sides. Sorry, building while talking, so I confused myself. Let's see, we need in, and reds out, and we need power. So copy that and there, there. Okay, and oh, we need this as well, of course. Whoop. And those need power as well. So might as well align. Or do, that sound is very strange. We're plopping down the things. Let's see, so this one goes out, and that means the cyan's go here. And this science, oh, really struggling on the power now, but I want to finish this. This science is supposed to end up down here. And I think the way we do that is pull it over the bus and then down. And that means here, let's see, can it reach? No, let's use a blue one then. So here, then we can go back to the red ones. So through the bus here, that looks good actually. And then we just go straight down, like so, dropping down the trees on the way. Let's use a blue one there as well, so we get the visibility. And then one more, and down here, and it's not dark because we're lacking the lamps, it's dark because we're lacking the power, and that's funny. Okay, so now we have science, but oh, we can't see anything. And of course we have issues with the biters as well at the same time, because we don't have power to shoot the actual biters. So that's where we need to run first. Do we have locomotive? Yes. Right side. Do we have fuel? Yes. Good, good, good. And here somewhere, I think it's here. Let's check. Yeah. Oh, it's all the way at the power. Okay. So here. Well, good enough. You stay there, train, and I'll shoot the biters. We have issues. Nice. First time this series, and I didn't expect that. I didn't expect a full blackout like this. We have lost one turret so far, so it's not major. And where are they? They're dead. Well, that's no fun. Well, I guess it is, but it's not what I went up here for. Okay, so how do we solve this now? We need to funnel the coal. I think that's the thing. We funnel the coal up here, and then we do a priority merge that focuses on using the solid fuel. So that will be used first. So that would be here, and over to the solid fuel line here, and merge an input priority left. Good. I think that's it. I think this might actually start everything up again, hopefully, because we have burners, yes. So if that gives us enough power to move these inserters, even though slow, it will escalate from there. Let's see. This is a bit interesting. Good. Is it though? It's not that good, to be honest. But why? Is something else getting the power? Is it charging like lasers or something? I don't know. I'm not sure why it would. I thought everything would start, but really, really, really slow. But apparently not. Let's see if I can make some of those inserters. I can. So let's make 4. That's just 2, 4, 6. And let's do that, that, and that, and see if that starts anything. That kind of quadruples the available power, so it should. No. Why game? Why? Does anything happen? No. So where do you, where is the power going? It's going to the robot ports. Oh, there we go. Something happened. And what also happened was that we ran out of coal. But now we should get some solid fuel. And we have nitrous as well. Okay, so we definitely need to do something here. We need, you know, what do we need? I'm not sure actually. But this thing clearly didn't get enough because the lack of power makes us not get enough coal as well. So maybe it's time for solar arrays. As long as we aren't getting overrun, that's the important part right now. We need to not be overrun by biters, and I think maybe let's see. Now the coal is arriving. I think maybe nuclear is the thing. And nuclear is a nice thing, so that's definitely something we want like for the end game. All of these are working, although really slow. So let's move down there and double up on the mining. That's going to oversaturate the belt and they will stop, but it's a better way of doing things than running out. So let's copy this and paste this. I'm not sure if we even have the parts for that. We had the parts for that one. Oh, we had a couple. Let's see, miners. Oh, yeah. Good. So bots doing their thing. Where is the power going right now? Electric furnaces. So smelting. This is I find it fun, but I probably shouldn't try to solve this. I probably should just double up on power plants or something. I'm not sure if we had power issues while this belt was saturated, the fuel belt, so we might not need more, but there is room for more up here. We could definitely do more power. But I think, let's see. I think it's actually starting up now, because here we have a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go with that thought. Let's fix our train and see if we can do some building. I think building, oh, another train. But where is the train we rode on? I think, oh, it's this one. Okay, so we placed it in a good location. I thought it ended up here. Oh, it did, but it had, we placed the waypoint. That's cool. So what we need, I guess, is the artillery, and the artillery is made with yellow science. We need military 4 with yellow science. So if we have power now, we also have radars, and here we can see we have yellow science. Nice. Crisis averted. Why are we working so slow? It's not because of the robot engines, it's because of these. And apparently these aren't working at all because they don't have output. So let's copy this line and put it there. Good. So what we know now is that our yellow production is crap, but we have yellow production, yellow science. And I think that's the most important part. Now it's full, but we have, it's not full really. We are missing a couple. And how are we doing down here? Missing all of them. That might be one of the reasons we have power issues in the first place, because we don't have coal for power. So let's fix that down there then. Let's go here. This power is going to run out, and before it does, we need to fix our power issues. And using electric, oh, what's going on? Ah, that's the turn. Nice. Oh, and that's the squiggly bit with the train in it. That's cool. And when this starts, the miners start and the electric furnaces start. And electric furnaces, they really chug the power. So let's do a funnel of the coal we have for smelting here, and output priority to the left, because we want to prioritize the power. And there we go. Good. Hopefully we won't lack anything for smelting, but if we do, that's fine, because product is easier to deal with than lack of power, especially now that we are using so many laser turrets. Well, so many, but we are using laser turrets. It's not that many actually. Oh, and we can place, if I have miners still, do I? Yes. We can place a couple here. And here as well. So, sure. Okay, and then we also do that here. Eventually we want to empty this field fully, so good, not good. Shift them up a bit here. And jeez. So here, 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 and here. The whole field is being mined. Good. So this is just some small silly issues. Apparently we have just enough power output right now. We are actually saturated. Yes, we have enough. Good. So that means we can fix it before we get power issues again. And this is nice. I really enjoy this because we're using 3 belts of copper now. Fully used. It's empty. Yeah, it's empty. Even though there's some belt buffer. Here we have 3 very close to full belts headed in, and they just get drained. That's cool. And that means we need more. But I don't think we're going to put more into the main base. I don't think so, because when we get some yellow science, I don't even remember why we do the yellow science now. It was something very important, like a logistic system or something like that. It would also be nice to get mining productivity. Apparently we need that as well. Oh, and artillery, yes. So 2,150 and 500. I think we start here actually, because that's going to give us a lot. Now that's probably blew up the power, probably. No. Oh, but no, let's cancel the science. Stop the science, because we actually have modules, and one of the most important thing to module is the science labs. So let's do that first. Let's do it right away. Actually, let's do a count and see if we 34. So we need 68, and we don't have anywhere close to 68. We have 17. so let's prioritize those. It doesn't matter if the science is going to be really slow. What matters is that it happens and it's efficient right now, because it's about the product. And oh, getting stuck in our factory. Let's see. Well, this is fun. This thing we can use. And the efficiency we can kind of use as well. Could have used that in smelting and in mining. Miners have a room for that as well. So we can look into that. But these we can use here to save a bunch of red chips. And there. Good. That's going to make more of these, and we're also going to prioritize to the right. So that's going to prioritize the this module before this one, because we have quite a lot of these, and obviously we need more, but we need to prioritize. Okay, so we definitely could do more smelting here as well. And I think one of the ways we can do that is actually merge it down. That's quite cool. That's quite fun. And I also think that we need to add another train, because these empty out. And it's a bit faster with another train, and or we could do 4 wagons. Anyway, enough speculation. We have sorted the power situation for now. We are really close to having to sort that again. I forgot to module this. I could duplicate it as well. But for now, I think we're done. We actually have yellow science. That's quite huge. So even though this was a bit of a weird episode, because setting up the yellow science was very fast, it's a major place in the series. And what we're going to do about this is we're going to upgrade it to assembler 3, which we have quite many of right now. And I think we can do that like this. Yeah, we can. That's here and here and here. Good. So that turns the speed up from 0.75 to 1.25, which is actually up 2/3, 66% or 67% speed. So that's a nice upgrade to get more of anything. And at some point, of course, we will have upgraded all of these. But not right now because, well, we need to prioritize. So I just like looking at the factory to see, and the factory is nice. What we also can do, yeah, like I said, we can split this belt off. Split both of them off, I guess. I'm going to do this right now because that's something that it might be a weird thing to do, but it's also very, very useful. There, so we have priority output to the left because we want to prioritize the train, and we do the same. Let's do it here. Priority to the right. And then we drag it down, and then this thing we go here and merge in here. This is the access belt. Let's do it here instead. And then we merge for a bit further down here with input priority to the left. So right now these are filling up, so we don't have any excess, but they will at some point fill up, I believe. And if they aren't, this is going to be useless anyway. So nothing wrong is going to happen, because if we don't have access from these, it means that everything goes to the start of the bus, and that's fine. That's even better. But if we fill, it's going to. Oh, I'm so curious though to see, because right now we have access, and yeah, what this is doing, it's forcing the miners. Forcing the miners and the smelters to run at all times, and that's nice. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, ow. Okay, so we have biters being more bitey now. There is more bite to the biters. Let's remove this. No, let's just place it there. Keeping the light on. Let's do one more here. Good, 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 good. And why is nothing happening here? Is it because it's in the system? Yes. So the base is going to fix it. My bots aren't. So let's quickly look down here. Yeah, so the train is taking its time, definitely. It's on its way back up now. But this means that we had that's a fast belt, a fast train in the squigglies. Yeah, this means that the bus had loads of help on the copper front. So that's nice. I also think that a better solution might be to copy paste the train. But it's fine. So that's it. We have put a band-aid on a much bigger problem. So the world is still doomed, but at least we have a band-aid on it right now. And I enjoy this. This is nice. I also see that we are filling up on reds because we have the excess here. That's nice as well. So anyway, that's it. Yellow science is done. We have as much yellow science as the factory manages to push out right now. And that's nice because that means so many things. So in the next episode, we're going to start using it, hopefully, after we place these. We might even do a cut in the science belt. No, we can't do that because we funnel everything in on different sides. So what we might do is temporarily shut off one line and then module these and start, but we'll see. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.